So me and my brother Alex both want to make a movie. It's something we've both thought about a lot growing up. We were practically raised by TV. We've seen a lot of movies, a lot of shows. We've spent more hours than anyone should sitting down in front of a TV. Well, anyways, to not get too ahead of ourselves, to see if we are serious, we gave ourselves we started giving ourselves assignments, um, to see if we were serious. What kind of assignments? Well, we both downloaded a free video editing app on our phones, which are also our video cameras. And our objective is to get down pat just very basic movie editing skills, like clipping, clipping off the beginning of a clip and end of a clip, transition from one clip to another. Basic things like that. Nothing fancy. None of this fucking CGI stuff. And, not even green screen stuff. Not that far yet. We are taking the baby steps to see if we're serious about filmmaking. With that said, we started giving ourselves video editing assignments, our homework. And also in this practice is the practice of meeting deadlines. Our first assignment was to come up with 3 minutes of content. Doesn't matter what it is, just any old thing for the sake of having a material to practice editing. See what you can do with what you can record. It's more about the editing skills than the actual making of a movie. Baby steps. Steps so small that we can't help but make them. We're making it too easy. You know what I mean? So I came and we gave our deadline. We gave ourselves a week. A whole week for 3 minutes of content in the editing of. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it's juggling a new thing, in your daily life. I'm a pretty busy guy. I have a lot of practices already. Plus, I gotta wash laundry and do dishes and grocery shop and keep my room tidy as can be, keep my house as tidy as can be, which is, it's a lot, man. Making sure the animals are fed, the indoor animals, the outdoor animals, working a full-time job. So adding a new element into day-to-day life for me is it's a pretty big undertaking. But I thought 3 minutes in a week, I could do that. I think anybody could do that. And I got my material, my video recordings real quickly. I just recorded myself doing things that I usually do, like mixing up food, preparing my food for work in the day. And then I put in some music, some sound effects. I did some tempo changes in the video, just fucking around, you know. And when I edited down, when I whittled away at all the unwanted stuff in my recording, I ended up with only about a minute and a half, a minute 50 seconds of film. And the goal is 3 minutes, so I made a second part, and that ended up being, after being whittled down, ended up being 2 minutes. So I overshot by a minute. That's good. Alex, on the other hand, just filmed himself eating a bowl of cereal Alex is my brother, the one who I'm practicing this with, filmmaking. He recorded a video of him eating cereal and didn't do any editing at all. I'm not so sure um, he actually tried. But um, again, this practice is to see if we're serious or not. If we're not serious, we won't put in the legwork. We won't exert ourselves. We won't go beyond our comfort zone. We won't go and practice doing the thing because we're tired from work or things just got away from me. No, that's the thing. And it would be better uh, if there's any giving up to just give up pretty early on. And it's that's not a big deal, really. You test out waters, right? You test out waters, and to get a good taste of something, you have to stick with it for a little bit. I stuck with martial arts practice, MMA, for 3.5 years before taking any time off. I haven't been in a dojo in shit. I don't know. 5, 6 months, something like that. That's the too long. I'll say too long. That's been my first break in 3.5 years. So like I spent that long testing out those waters, and I'm not gonna give it up, man. But I just need a fucking break because it's rigorous stuff, and I had to put down a lot of things. There were some plates I had to stop spinning, take off their stick, and sit them down on the floor and walk away from because I was spinning too many plates, and it's awfully exhausting. Awfully exhausting. And I'm just trying to figure out how many things can I do and do them well. Because it'd be better to do a few things well than many things badly, is my thinking. But and they got to be things I dig, because the things I don't dig aren't the things that I spin well. So they got to be important to me. And I'm not looking to bring anything into my life that is burdensome, you know? So, like this filmmaking thing, I spent, I don't know, maybe like over the course of the week, which I actually only spent doing in 2 days, about 2 hours total, maybe more like an hour 40, but sitting down and actually doing the task. I don't know what's so difficult about it. Sometimes it is, and sometimes it's not. But regularity is the most important thing. Punctually attending something. And now that I've sat down to do a thing, filming stuff, I get jammed up, like the creative juices stop. But I have great ideas all day long until it comes down to doing the thing. Just being honest. I do. I have great ideas for movies, but yeah, sitting down and doing the thing. And that's what I'm saying. These baby steps are more important than anything else. Make it too easy. Make it too easy. Take the 10,000 baby steps and go about it that way, because I feel like setting a bar way too high, way too soon is just not the way for me. Not the way for me, put it that way. All or nothing. No, just do a little bit. Just a little bit. A little bit at a time. Not too much too soon. you know. Most of my life, when I want to do something, I want to dive into the whole fucking thing like it's a swimming pool, all at once, all at once. But it don't work like that. Skill set building. Ugh. It's it's not bad if you dig what you do. You know, you should probably really only. Well, I take that back before I even say it. I was going to say that if it's something that's not important to you, you shouldn't learn it. But there's a lot of things that I have to do that are necessary, but not necessarily important to me. Examples? Boy, you really put yourself on the spot with that one, didn't you? You know, like doing dishes, you know, the shit we gotta do. Scrubbing the toilet so your toilet doesn't stink like shit. You know, taking care of yourself, flossing your teeth, flossing your teeth, brushing your teeth, gargling with saline, getting up early, you know, exercise, you know, you fucking name it. There's so much to do in a day. Gotta take care of yourself, folks. Alright, I'm starting to come unraveled, so I think I'm going to pop in this Monsters DVD and review this film. Oh, something I didn't mention. So we both came up with our 3 minutes of content, which okay. It went well. Well, at least for me, I did it. Alex, you just videotaped yourself eating cereal. You didn't really do much for editing. Work on it. Are you serious or are you not? Anyway, what I was going to get to, or what I was about to say before I pop off of here, was our second, um, our second, boy, our second homework. Homework assignment number 2. That is to review a movie. And, you know, like maybe, I don't know. Yeah, review a fucking movie. That's what it is. That's our second assignment. Um, I'm not going to tell you much about it because I don't know what that's going to look like. Uh, Alex, when we agreed to this, because it seemed like a good idea, because we both love to watch movies, and we are going to get to practice our video editing skills. And he asked me what film I was going to review, because he already knew which movie he was going to review. He didn't have to think very hard about this, brother Alex. He is reviewing the movie Constantine with the Matrix guy, Keanu Reeves. He has it. He's owned it for a while. He hasn't watched it yet. And he suggested to me, rather, he threw it into my lap, that I review this movie here. This is Rob Zombie's remake or reboot, whatever you call it now, of The Munsters. I guess it's a lengthy movie. Alex said it's about 3 hours. You know, that doesn't discourage me if it's good, you know. We'll see, you know. I wasn't a big fan of House of a Thousand Corpses. That was his first movie. After I watched that, I really wasn't interested in seeing anything else. But I love Rob Zombie, man. I love White Zombie. I love his solo stuff. I like his taste in art. I used to listen to his Hellbilly Deluxe album every night before I'd go to bed, man. You know, because this is back before, you know, YouTube and all that shit. Where, you know, if you get a CD, You might not get another one for some time, so you spend a lot of time listening to that album, you know. So I spent a lot of time listening to Hellbilly Deluxe, Rob Zombie's Hellbilly Deluxe. Um, you know, and I heard quite a bit of White Zombie too, because I had some friends growing up who were into Rob Zombie, and they had his it was like Thunder Kiss 65 or whatever number, um, More Human Than Human. I remember seeing him in the movie Airheads. His band White Zombie was in the movie Airheads. That's when Officer Chris Farley rips out some fucking biker guy's nipple ring. Uh, yeah, I dig Rob Zombie, you know. I'm going to give this Monsters movie a chance. It looks pretty good. Yeah, we'll see.